The NASCAR Cup Series heads to Dover for their one and only trip of the season, 1 mile high banks. It's the monster for a reason. Challenges. What comes to mind when you think of Dover and the challenge?
How unique it is. Concrete, high banked, the transitions off the bank straightaways down into the corner, a big elevation change unloads the cars. It's unlike any other racetrack we go to. It's its own creature.
And I think that's the challenge for me. The challenge for me is what does it relate to? Because I'm not sure there's a single or even multiple tracks you could squish together to create Dover. So without this thick notebook, without all this practice, without testing, what is the approach for these teams? You only go here once. Does that change how the teams kind of tackle the weekend?
I think it does in ways, and I think a lot of guys have to look back to last year's notebooks and what they fought and what they saw there. That's so disconnected from how the cars evolved to today, but at least that's the data point. I think there are teams that will look at this because it's a standalone, it's not in the playoffs anymore, that they may look at this race as something that maybe we just need to get through and not really focus on, knowing you've got playoff races in Kansas and Darlington coming. But other teams, I think, will focus on this because they know it's an opportunity.
Yeah, maybe catch a team sleeping or catch a team a little ill-prepared. All right, it's a challenge. It's an uphill battle. It's an opportunity. You've used a lot of good words. Now the question is, for who? Who is this an opportunity for? What race team are you looking for to capitalize?
I would look at this one and say Alan Gustafson and the 9 car, they've got to look at this and say this is our opportunity to get chased through. It's been a Hendrick-dominated racetrack. They finished 1, 2, 3, 4 there a few years back. I think an opportunity for them to go ahead and check their box and say we're 31st in points, but we're through. We've got to win.
I like Chase Elliott. It's a great pick. I also have another champ. I'm thinking a hometown guy, or at least a hometown race. Martin Truex Jr., he's won here in an Xfinity car. He's won at Dover in a Cup car. He's on a long winless streak in this next-gen car, so I know he would like to get that behind him and then take that pressure off of the summer playoff push. But either way, it's the only trip to Dover all year long. It's the Monster Mile, 1 mile, high bank concrete this weekend.